Phone of the year is no small title to give any device at any price point when it comes to this day and age. But I honestly think what Google are bringing forward with the Pixel 9 Pro XL, the Pixel 9 Pro and the Pixel 9, we might just have to give them the Phone of the Year title for 2024 indefinitely. Another year, another Made by Google event, but this time it's come around much sooner than expected compared to the October release date that we usually get with the Pixel devices. And that being a big surprise is one thing, but we also get even more devices at the same time than before. Not just from the three devices I just mentioned already, but also the newly named Pixel 9 Pro Fold, the Pixel Buds Pro 2 and the Pixel Watch 3. I will have a separate reaction video for the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, but for now, let's talk all things related to the Pixel 9 Pro XL, the 9 Pro and the 9, and why these devices probably are going to be crowned Phone of the Year for 2024. First off is the design, and I'm not even going to front. Google is moving bravely with the new design approach for the Pixel 9 series, and I mean brave in a good way, because so far, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. The core identity and the look is still unapologetically Google Pixel, but they've really elevated the premium look and feel of it, especially with the move to a flat front panel look we have from the Pixel 8 series. We now have what is an all-around flatter design in a slimmer profile while keeping near enough the same physical size. The Pixel 9 Pro XL and the Pixel 9 Pro come in four colors, being obsidian, hazel, porcelain, and rose quartz, while the Pixel 9 comes in obsidian, porcelain, wintergreen, and peony. I hope I said that right. But yeah, it's more of a pink color. And I have to say, for the Pro, I'm vibing with the hazel color and wintergreen for the Pixel 9. All devices are using an aluminium frame, but the Pro devices have a polished finish, while the matte finish is on the Pixel 9 with the satin look for the frame, which is definitely my preferred look and feel. For the front and back glass for all the devices, we do have Gorilla Glass Victus 2 with a nice matte finish for the back on all of them. And of course, we still have full IP68 water and dust resistance. The iconic visor design of the rear camera system is here, but now more rounded and most importantly, detached and away from the physical frame of the phone, and makes for what feels like a really bold statement when it comes to the design, but also the improvements that come with the new camera system. I said it before and I'm gonna say it again, Google is not here to play, and the uplifted and improved look and design of the Pixel 9 series say it all. One of the most impressive improvements to the Pixel 8 series last year was definitely the display experience, and not just from the fact that Google went with a flat display design across all the devices, but also improvements to the core areas like brightness. Well, Google is taking things up to the next level, and it definitely has me impressed so far. The Pixel 9 Pro XL now has a larger 6.8-inch display with a 2992 by 1334 resolution using an LTPO OLED panel with an adaptive refresh range of 1 to 120 Hz and a crazy maximum peak brightness of 3000 nits and 2000 nits for HDR. All of the same features carry over to the Pixel 9 Pro using a 6.3-inch display with a resolution of 2856 by 1280 resolution. For the Pixel 9, it's working with a 6.3-inch OLED display with a slightly lower 2424 by 1080 resolution and a non-LTPO based panel with a refresh rate between 60 to 120 Hz, while the max brightness peaks at 2700 and HDR for 1800. These new super actual and actual displays are definitely raising the bar from what Google started with the Pixel 8 series, and if that's anything to go by, then these Pixel 9 displays won't disappoint. Now, we ain't at the point where I can say like a G6, but for now, I could definitely say like a G4 when it comes to the Pixel 9 series, because yes, we now have a new Tensor G4 chipset powering all Pixel 9 devices. The Pro series take it to a whole new level, offering for the first time 16 gigabytes of RAM, and the Pixel 9 getting an increase to 12 gigabytes of RAM. Storage on the Pro devices start from 128 gigabytes up to 1 terabyte, and for the Pixel 9, it is 128 gigabyte and 256 for the storage options. Where things continue to look even better is the battery, because the Pixel 9 sees an increase to 4700 milliamps, same for the Pixel 9 Pro, and the 9 Pro XL gets a slight bump to 5060 milliamps. What has also got me really excited is the mentioned improvements to charging speed times. All thanks to the use of the new 45-watt charger from Google, the Pixel 9 Pro XL should charge from 1% to 70% in 30 minutes at 37 watts, while the 9 and the 9 Pro should be charging from 1% to 55% in 30 minutes at 27 watts. From the battery life, charging time, speed, and performance, I will definitely be testing all of them individually on the channel, so make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss these videos when they go live. This is set to be the biggest all-around upgrade to performance and battery life on the Pixel, and if there's a time where Google needs to make it count, it's right now with the Pixel 9 series. Now, the core approach and philosophy of the camera hardware and experience is very much what we know and love about Pixel, but now dialed up to 11. Although the 10.5 megapixel front camera is still here on the Pixel 9, the Pro devices now have a new 42 megapixel high resolution selfie with a wider field of view of 103 degrees. All three devices are using the same 50 megapixel main sensor and also the same 48 megapixel ultra wide with autofocus, which is such a good upgrade for the Pixel 9 from the previous 12 megapixel sensor it was using from before. Of course, what really sets the Pro devices apart is the addition of the 48 megapixel 5x optical zoom sensor. Again, stay tuned and subscribe because I will definitely be matching the Pixel 9 Pro XL against the S24 Ultra and the iPhone 15 Pro Max in a three-way camera test to really see how these improvements match up in the real world against the competition, because thanks to Video Boost, we now have 8K 30 FPS video recording on the Pro devices from Pixel and other features like night sight video and more that I just can't wait to test and use. I won't spend too much time here because we all know that software is a speciality for Google, like how Sith Lords are for Anakin and Obi-Wan, with all the focus around AI, Gemini, Magic Editor, Magic Eraser, Photo on Blur, and more. This is an area that, thanks to Google's clean Pixel experience software, that it won't be a miss. But be warned, the Pixel 9 series is actually launching with Android 14 out of the box and not Android 15. And I think this is down to the 2-month early release in August compared to October that has made this the case, as potentially the full version of Android 15 is probably still being finalized and optimized. Look, I'm sure once it's ready, without a doubt, the Pixel 9 devices will be amongst, if not the first devices to get Android 15 and all the benefits that come with it. Backed with the fact that Google is sticking with an amazing 7 years of OS version updates and security updates for the Pixel 9 devices, software is definitely looking like a hit again for Pixel. Pricing for the Pixel 9 Pro XL is set to start at $1,099 and $999 for the 9 Pro, while the Pixel 9 starts at $799, all for the base model storage configs. Yes, there is still so many questions to be answered, from how good is the in-display fingerprint scanner now? Is the battery life and the charging speeds that much better now compared to before? And is the camera still the best of the best against the competition? All that being said, if there is finally a time where it looks like Google can pull it all off, then it looks like the Pixel 9 series is finally the one to do it.